of this game on the Jet.
The flying Bucky.
We haven't seen him on Jet much. Maybe even not once so far this stage.
Jordan wanted to sneak up cut there, spotted out by the turret. Lucky to get out alive. Can't say the same for Apoth though. Cryo shuts him down instantly. Finally, Cryo on a duelist here. Chance to have that skill expression on display.
We've seen him on Omen. We've seen him on Brim. Stokers. The weak Georgimo. His ex-teammate taken down.
Super in trouble. He's going to be pinched in this corner, and he knows it. EU descends upon him. Nature from heaven at least able to trade it. But knows he needs to pull the plug for now. EG fighting from a two-player disadvantage.
There are a few players that could get killed theoretically by one shot. Dart Asuna barely around the corner.
And licked at his feet, but he snuck around the corner. Here comes the flash in, managed to shut down, never managed to alight from heaven. Beautiful shooting from Derek, but it's just not going to cut the mustard. 100 Thieves take the pistol away.
Nova has so much influence over the outcome of an Ascent game. The play on B specifically is really of the utmost importance for your defensive side. A good Sova can lock down that site entirely.
And between Derek and EU, we have some of the best in Americas. Early posturing from EG towards A main. Hoping 100 Thieves would test the one-way. Ultimately, though, it goes respected. As Cryo here has been a role player all series. Now a chance to splay his wings. Apoth's able to sneak back around the corner and a shock dart. A decent bruise left on Cryo after that.
There wouldn't be a better time than this for Cryo to return to that elite form that we saw him during Stage 1, and then especially into the Stage 1 playoffs. I mean, the numbers he was putting up, what he was doing on the server, Brim, Duelist, doesn't matter. It was just unbelievable to watch him. And he has not been able to recreate that in Stage 2.
Nicely done. Again, 100 Thieves very meticulous on trying to unravel the anti-eco. Essentially a full save here for Evil Geniuses, and Apoth had nowhere to go there after getting pinged out.
30 seconds
Nature about to get busy here. 3 players up on Cat, it will take 1. Taxing the numbers of 100 Thieves.
Obviously, this is just about damage for Evil Geniuses. Anything they can get. Georgimo, top gen, drops down. Playing in the smoke.
Spike planted.
It's Bang knows he's there, but has to take a close fight. The right click served him well. 100 Thieves have the numbers in the arsenal.
It's going to be a pressure, though. Early here from EG. Wow, swinging off this Superman. They're going to try to retreat. Keep that man advantage.
Decent damage there as well as the swing came through. Asuna very low.
I don't know if Georgimo needs to re-swing that. Confidence or carelessness goes down either way.
Just playing Hungary, just saw the clip from the crowd. No one-way at the start of the round there for Superman. They just wanted to straight fight that. 1 for 1 when it's 100 Thieves' bonuses. Probably not what EG are looking for. Hedwig has a look up mid.
And EU playing quite relaxed there. Hasn't expended any utility yet. Superman, my God, he is an animal on this map, Mitch.
A wide jump peak, though, to be fair. Lucio exposing himself in a big way. Superman leaves around with 3. You'll have to be happy with that. So many times he's repeated that same volume of frags. Such an impact fragger this match.
The entirety
My camera is
Apoth's
destroyed.
util is scattered across B. Camera broken.
Take flight.
And Apoth believes that it will be ending on A. Begins to rotate through CT. Already Nature! Great catch with the first.
30
Apoth needs
seconds
to
left.
accelerate to help his IGL. Convert this 2v1.
Just holds the line. Bang steps up and is sat back down.
On Ascent is so strong, so steadfast, especially on this A site.
A lot of action early at A main here. One-way was deployed. It looked almost as if EG would fight it. 100 Thieves, though, don't get the satisfaction just yet.
Now the operator in the hands of Georgimo, we saw, Outlaw early, but we saw the impact with him with those scoped weapons on Lotus. That was actually when the tide started to turn, is when he picked up the operator. So perhaps leaning into those weapons early on could give them a bit more of an early lead. It was on Lotus where they had to try to make a huge comeback. They were never in control of that.
Yeah.
Enemy marked.
Pings from Apoth now.
Cage triggered.
Cyber Cage is definitely going to stagger things out a bit more. 0 point being set up here for Asuna. No one really anchored on the B side though. Apoth decides ultimately to back away. And here it is, going to be a fast hit behind this Null Command. Flash in. Apoth able to turn it around the corner. Ping on Bang, but he's back around the corner himself. And Apoth has to get out.
Trying to find some damage deals now, and every 100 Thieves player still maxed out on the HP as EG gather up for full 5 versus 5 retake. We saw Unbind.
30 seconds
their
left.
full retakes, fantastic. The protocols in those situations were so ironed out.
But on Lotus, again, they really had a lot of great retake util, and 100 Thieves stood their ground and fought them off. So which one is it going to be? Okay, Hunter's Fury here from Boathouse. Superman! Yep. Gonna get his wings clipped there. Jorgamo tried to take that fight with the Outlaw. Arsene able to catch him. Nate just swings on in though. Does get pinged by the recon, and Cryo wants to follow it up. Just the one. 2 defenders left now. Working opposite sides of it, but they'd much rather contain 100 Thieves in the blast radius here.
And 100 Thieves do a good job getting away with at least a couple of the guns.
EG now onto an eco.
At the very, very least, small consolation, but EG do accomplish that last second mission of keeping the 100 Thieves economy honest. There are a couple players at 0 right now, Asuna with just 400, so they expect to lose, you know, they're going to try their best to win this round, but if they lose, if they can continue to deal damage to 100 Thieves, they'll have an opportunity to break their economy when they finally do get on the buy round, to get back into this game, to stop the snowball that 100 Thieves are creating right now.
Cryo inches up. Log's position here being held down by Apoth. Jump peeking of mid being conducted by Derek. Sees nothing at all.
Fight drop.
100 Thieves have done a nice job dealing with this utility so far from Apoth. They've been clearing it out of, I mean, pretty wow, heads up from EU there as well. Gets a nice bit of damage onto that.
It's like he knows a recon won't ping that Log's position. So he sends a shock in after it. Big damage on Apoth.
EG have stacked up towards this A site though. Some clean shots could result in an upset round win. Superman starts it off.
2 from Super! Can he do more? Jorg chimes in with his own sheriff now. And this town ain't big enough for the 2 of these teams. Someone's got to fall. And the timing's going to be good for this swing out of smoke. I think Derek's gotten behind them. It doesn't matter. Super's got to fall!
And now because of that previous damage on 100 Thieves, relegated to this eco. 1 Guardian in the hands of EU. Obviously, there are a lot of areas on Ascent where those high-end weapons can get damage done. Cryo, Blade Storm, headshot converted.
What?
Oh my god, and a Boostio now as well.
He had to ping off the recon and still Boostio wins it out. Now this is awkward. Back and forth. These teams threatening to thrifty each other. EU brings Apoth to kill, and now it's up to Derek and Nature. And they both have to play from heaven. Decent weapons. Seeded over to 100 Thieves now. They're going to have to play off the flash. Nature drops down, but he's in with the paranoia. Derek at 4 HP.
Into this, and that means investing in a Stinger and a Bucky.
Immediately Apoth forced off that line. Null command here, got to be used. It's over the A side though. And immediately 100 Thieves start to thud into the side. Here's that Hunter's Fury. Decent catch there for Derek, and he brings EU down. Cryo though instantly on the side in B, clambering over the mud. And Arsenal will be brought back into the fray. 4 up for the Thieves, and they're on the side.
Nature with a null command now to pop on this retake. Jorgamo knives in hand. It's the Bucky Blade Storm combo for Jorgamo on Ascent once again, Mitch.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Cryo tests CT briefly. Jorg from above. I don't know if Bang was aware of it anyway. Jorg got taken down. Arsena clips his wings. Flyboy needs to hit the hanger until next time. TP for Superman here, got to play a pinged out on the site. They're very low. Oh, they're so low. Cryo down at 29. Boostio trying to hold his ground. Pressure coming in from stairs, but again, the KO's brought down. And what a shot. It's up to Derek. Arsenal hiding in Boathouse now. Timing is everything, but time is short for Derek, and he finds the swing. But Arsenal was quicker. They've been pacified. Well, Super never one to be kept down, I guess. Far less audacious than he was in previous rounds, and this Aldrone is going to force him off this. Jorg, quite a game for him. Not yet online. A sleeping giant.
Have been trying to find value on some of those rounds with the Outlaw, but was ultimately unsuccessful. And they haven't had the economy to get an operator in his hands if their intention on defense is to really work that scoped weapon as the linchpin of their setups.
Oh, awkward. Jorg! Cryo took him down. You know where to go. Damn if you do and if you don't. These A main smokes, though, being replenished. So So hard to shift super as he anchors this A side.
This deep cam is
Camera taken
some
out.
information. Now it
Cage
does
triggered.
spot out Busio. Or that just being the KJ, not an immense amount of information. That's a standard spot for Killjoy just to be containing, but obviously now the herd of footsteps
30
coming
seconds
through.
left.
Superman is going to TP to assist Apoth here.
Okay, this will slow things down. They're going to have to disrespect the smoke if they want to fight now. They come. Here come the Thieves to Speedway. One for Apoth.
Down.
Superman can't
One
have
enemy remaining.
a ridiculous round this time. And now Derek is in an unenviable position.
Spike planted.
They will be brought to heel. Cryo 3 in the round. 100 Thieves. Might be a defensive pop out of A-Main again. Just a trade of utility. Pleasantries exchanged.
Paranoia for paranoia. Blow for blow. Jojimo has the operator. Gets a shot off but can't connect.
Timing! Cryo gets a free timing.
Down A.
Oh,
That's all he's going to
Superman!
have. Superman is the immovable object. Now Ewan Bang clambering here into some kind of position on the A side. Means he might have found a way in.
Try to timing this. He does!
He's not got it. Jorg was watching that. I think he got spotted as well on the way through. And it's just the EU. And as you do, jump and take the shot. EG get one back. Far too few of those rounds though have come up for the defenders this half.
And the few that they have are all credit to their controller,
It is over.
Superman, who has really focused his attention towards that side of the map.
Bot coming
Cryo
back.
hanging back there, behind that turret. He might get rewarded for this.
Are they really going for a deep push right now?
Patience. Pays.
Cam sent in.
They'll see nothing. They're going to go for it. Cryo! Oh! Brought down. That one's going to sting. Just as we thought. He was starting to get going in this game. He had the right idea, but again, sometimes the execution falls short.
A good 0 point sent out from nature. Proper timing finds a couple players. One was EU. Just getting that ult orb. Has the Hunter's Fury activated. Could turn this round in their favor. In the favor of 100 Thieves, who've still got this strong lead.
Bang's gotten in. Superman playing so passively. Yep, they've allowed 100 Thieves onto the side. There might be something here. Nature just jiggling from heaven. Smoke thrown up in his way. Hunter's Fury up for the attackers here. EU, they're not in the best place to make use of it. Will Al drone up towards heaven, though?
Double stack towards tree. Like it does have flashes. When this suppression wears off, could be able to blind both these players.
Jorg going to want to dash out behind this with the tailwind, I'm sure. Kings one around the corner, sees a second. He knows it's stacked heavily. Cloudburst throws down. He has to find another axis of approach here. And here it is. Apoth comes on the flank. Jorg explodes it now. Ewan Bang have to hold it down. Oh, the correction wasn't there. And it's up to Derek. Sat outside of hell. EU is embedded and 100 Thieves get another one. They can't keep getting. Man, and that Hunter's Fury. Blade Storm for Cryo. Is it a fast hit? It might be Wyatt.
It's at least a fast take of B main. Will command active.
Apoth forced away. Already the Hunter's Fury trained on him. Jorg out from logs. Okay, brings the KO down. That could be rectified, but not if Derek has something to say about it. Cryo moves up. Spike is loose on B, but there's time at least for EU to get in behind it. Bring Arsena back. Have 3 players to work with. Paranoia here. Will interrupt, but a Cryo waiting. What patience from him. And 3 in the round. What a way to silence the doubters. Derek gets a gun at least, but that's about it. And the fast hit from 100 Thieves really just washes EG away. Bingo!
He stepped up so much.
They're going to try and make use of here. 3 rounds on defense would be deplorable. Cry here now finally gets a chance to show what he's capable of. Not that we didn't know. Nice to be reminded, though.
We'll have to challenge Superman. It's just been
Rock solid.
a beast over on A. That's the time this drone get a peek. Going to have to fall back. Presence known.
Only thrown in wide direction. I think they have to spend more to clear it. Yep, even recon deployed. Superman not the type to really TP across like that. Even though he throws the smoke, that implies it. This one here. But Cryo could see above it anyway. Superman has to be so patient here. I think he's going to test this, though. He shows himself right in to the web that Cryo spun.
Jojmo placed in the corner. Does he get hit by the 0 point? Yes, I believe he did. They know he's there. He's getting spammed.
He's just got to hold his ground. He's got no choice but to go for it. Trying to swing for the fence, but it's a foul ball, Wyatt.
He lost the ability to dash away because of that well-placed knife from Asuna.
30 seconds left.
And it's almost a certainty they convert this last round. 9 rounds on Ascent attack is just so strong. Such great calling from Boostio. And frankly, it was a very straightforward half. They really just had free reign over the B site.
Nothing subtle about it, Wyatt. There's no reinvention of the wheel. It's good, solid Valorant. Honest Valorant. There's a flash that did not affect Cryo in the slightest.
For Superman Nature, for Apoth, who was just on the EG Reserve roster last season, and now backs up against the wall, do or die. If you win here, you are in the playoffs. Whichever team loses, they are out. Massive disadvantage for EG, both on the score, but also the disadvantaged half, the attacking side of Ascent.
9 attacking rounds for 100 Thieves. Almost unheard of at this level. EG get onto the side though, Anuis! Nature able to take Boostio down with that molly. Bang has to step on to the Nanoswarm in order to take that fight. So it's an advantage to EG now moving into the post plant.
Nice fast trade from Nature, Recon.
Cryo's ready to smash and dash here. Oh, it runs out and Superman brings him down anyway. Again, it's Superman always. EU, only 2 for him.
Sheriff. For the most part, both of these teams throughout this series have been opting for the 5 classics only. And actually, EU has a stinger, didn't even notice that.
It's another game where we need to see Jorgamo get going. Quiet, very quiet first half. Often getting caught out by these fast hits from the Thieves. Nature instead just says, no, I'm checking this, saving my flash for later.
Pure contact. Yeah, going to have to use that molly for wine though, since they didn't have eyes on A main. They discover it's empty.
I don't want to use the recon for that.
Many 100 Thieves players here.
Derek sees some action there and help. They're picking that close corner. Not sure about who might be there. Asuna might actually assume that position now. Close to it, at least. Boostio wins it out with that Sheriff. Not a great sign for the attackers. Asuna will force EG to scatty here. Further slowing down this A-hit.
Both pieces of utility from Asuna, very important. The molly pushes them back, the 0 point. Catches them in that position they were routed to. On the recon now as well, there's 30 seconds left.
Seen so much. I mean, there's no choice. EG had to commit here.
Left.
They've got the better weapons, but they don't have the information.
They've been giving Superman time to work up here. Cryo close range though.
It's being watched for. Cryo knows it, but does he have the agency to do anything about it? EG able to get in. Superman brings him down. Now they start to collapse. EU trying to buy time, stay alive behind the gen. He actually gets Nature with that stinger. Another swing. Derek was low. And it's up to Boosty Boy again. In the post plant against 2 Guardians.
Derek is one-shotable from the Sheriff. Just a body shot would take him down.
Boostio now. This would really shut EG down. It'll open the door for a 100 Thieves win. This has to be perfect though, and even perfect against Superman might not be enough.
Yeah, very aware of his talents now.
Here's the bonus for EG, featuring 3 Guardians. And an operator into the hands of Cryo, something the 100 Thieves are always looking to do.
Deploying drone.
They break that alarm bot that's placed in mid very quickly. Now EG, wow, dink. Onto Jojmo. Boostio wishing he had a Vandal.
Still great damage onto a Duelist. Cryo doesn't take the shot there, doesn't see the second jump across. The Cloudburst does its job. He'll have to play from middle through CT. Boostio tries to make a rotation to Speedway, but Superman again. Eyes in the back of his head, apparently. Paranoia for EU. It catches him, he doesn't think it would. Now he'll swing this corner. The flash was so good from Asuna, but he couldn't capitalize.
And who capitalizes again? Superman. He's so good right now. Nature in this forward position. No one to help. Has to get his.
He's got the advantage on the angle, but Cryo wins it out. Just inches into it. Remember, Jorgamo down to 10 after those couple shots that came in from Boostio. Bang has a Paranoia. Jorg playing close inside that smoke, knows it's here or never. That's just brought down.
That's pure spam from Derek.
This is a bonus for EG. Remember that.
Time dwindling, Mitch.
I don't think they can do this. I think they might have to save. Cryo in danger. Jorg brings him down. Bang, currently get out of this situation, hits the paranoia, but doesn't have anywhere to go really. Take guns away if he can. But EG are playing with Hass Marty, and Hass
hasn't done much in this game yet either. He's the one who needs to step up.
But that's the beauty of it. Always someone ready to step up and take his place. Hunter's Fury here. Jorg gets caught by that one. Cryo to bring him down. Signs of life here for 100 Thieves now as they back up to the A side. They got what they came for.
I mean, that's some gusto from 100 Thieves, sending out the Hunter's Fury early on an eco. It finds them an advantage, but even still, is that going to be enough to convert against a Hunter's Fury from the opposition, a full buy from the opposition?
They got Jorg's gun. Vandal now over to EU. Now through mid here, EG are slowing it down. Still the alarm bot here that'll herald Apoth's position. And well,
Big brother moment.
someone should, yeah, never mind. That got cleared up. Busio able to reposition, no harm done. Apoth raiding his position over to the rest of his team. But here's that attack side Hunter's Fury. Apoth has gotten into Speedway already. Nature.
Superman at the same time, TP backside.
Traded by Busio. He was though there with the Sheriff.
30 seconds left.
EU has to take a beat before making this approach out of market here. And EG have their players in on B. 3 versus 3. 100 Thieves on a thrifty round.
3 versus 3, but 2 of those 100 Thieves
Planted.
players very weak and low on weaponry.
No need shock dart and molly for the defenders to work with here. Can they make effective use of them? 2 Guardians for the attackers, but they are entrenched. They are dug in for a long winner, EG. Again, it's 100 Thieves who have to get involved and get moving to try and stop this round. Okay, Molly's come through. Arsenal wants to try and go for it, but it's one after another, 1 by 1, and Derek ends this around with 3 kills.
He found himself on EG under Potter's leadership.
He came into this year hungry with a chip on his shoulder, with a lot to prove on this new EG construct. Wouldn't say Colossus, but they're on the way.
Cryo's picked up the operator now, which 100 Thieves always obviously put so much focus on getting into his hands. One of the most dominant defensive operators specifically in the game. His consistency at finding kills, holding angles is, if not the highest in the world, among the highest.
This might be an Alchemist here into tree. Some of that Killjoy util already starting to be cleared. Jorgama gets in there as the command. Busio doesn't see any of these footsteps in front of him through the smoke, nothing. But he might be able to find a timing behind him. He gives away his position though. Bang receives contact on Nature, immediately gonna be knocked. Cryo waiting for that peek from Main. He takes down Superman, the defensive AWPing, getting online now, and it's a wash! Brought down to 900.
It's a Hail
Willing
Mary with
himself.
a little bit of a fallback.
That's right, yeah, the
A
next round,
little
of
bit of a
course.
fallback option. So long as he does find that kill.
He's willing himself to get back into this game. He has been conspicuously absent on Ascent. It's noticeable. Superman did get pinged out by that owl drone that came up mid.
And now that you know Cryo has this op, you just cannot feel comfortable peeking anything.
Can smoke him off this angle easily enough.
Contacting, pushing like that, completely off the menu.
Time now under 1 minute. EG dragging this out a little bit. Super still does have that smoke to lean on here.
And Derek, save that recon, save the drone as well. Great flash.
Cryo just has to step out of it. Oh, my goodness, George! Brought to his knees again. In a round where EG really needed him to be the star to stand up. Instead, he's a heap on the ground. And we're down to 33 seconds left. The rotate here from 100 Thieves over to the B side. They've got 2 players in
30
Boathouse
seconds
after the TP.
Yeah, that is really crucial from Bang. Time is dwindling so low right now.
20 seconds. Smoke up here for EU. He doesn't need to test mid. Derek is not going to be given a bite of the apple here. Just the shoulder, and that's it. 13 seconds.
What is the play?
Spike's in mid still. They've got to run this in. Cryo does a Superman. Bladestorm is out. The 2 players anchoring inside Boathouse means that for Derek, it's all but impossible. They're low though. Busio took a shot through the wall, and here comes Cryo. Knife in the back and a little twist.
This is the full buy though. This is why that timeout was actually taken. What is the plan from Evil Geniuses?
Scanning ahead.
Slow and steady for 100 Thieves now. Getting into the Odin buy.
Right here.
And again, those ults haven't really been a factor, as you mentioned, Wyatt. Just one here or there. Hunter's Fury available potentially for Derek in this round.
If they head towards A, Boostio has the kind of the kill molly set up. When you try to make your way towards Switch, push up Gen, you are just lit up
Is ready.
by that damage on the ground.
Cryo-Op is heading to heaven as well. Great to answer this A push. If it comes, they're going to disrespect the smoke and go for a jog. Dash over towards Gen, got to be caught inside the molly now. Takes the face against banged. It's not good enough. Cryo is lying in wait. And again, has his just desserts. Nature hasn't fed to him. Derek found some Hunter's Fury purchase to be sure. But this is what 100 Thieves on the precipice of taking us to 11, and look at the money for EG. Bare pennies to spend.
For the map in that situation, they get melted by the mollies on the ground, and now it's all on this. Playoff hopes for EG.
I see Cryo aiming the smoke. I get interested, I'm a simple man. Straight up mid go EG now, the blades is what Jorg had to fall back on. Otherwise it's a Bucky. Can repeat history to keep his team in the game. Cryo sat in CT patient. And here comes the move into the Speedway, but Arsena deals with Nature coming up mid. He held the angle passively. 3 players for EG have gotten into B, but here comes the lockdown. They've got to challenge this. Jorg's knife strikes true. EU down, and now pressure over towards stairs. Looking for another was Jorg, but they're going to get brought down. Lockdown is about to go off. They've got to stop this, but Superman can only look in from the outside. And no, the spike is so far away. He doesn't have ult to go and get it. This is all but done.
The hopes of EG's playoff run on the line, and Superman goes down to bang. 100 Thieves revitalized at just the right time to clinch stage 2 playoffs.
They touched out from Shanghai. They're under pressure. They've got to quickly hit the books, hit the VODs, get ready to compete with a very hungry Americas region who saw them represent them and thought, it could be me next time. And they had to fight against that, fight against their own hubris. Slow start, but now they've recovered. And they've got time to prepare for a playoff run to again represent their region globally.
And it's just been so captivating for EG. We saw them on the cusp of repeating history, what Potter and Jojimo did last year, taking this team of players that were either unknown or counted out to the top. So close to doing it again and falling so short to their old teammates, their counterparts last year that they won champions with.
This EG squad came in with no expectations. Going 4-5 thus far with a game to play still. Surpassed what many expected from them. But this 100 Thieves team are built for championships, built for victory.